It does. Hey, everybody, Captain Tommy Scoville, and you are on the lifeboat. Now, it's going to take a little getting used to, people, because this is all new. This is all new. So, why don't you tell me how it looks? Can I get a 5 if it looks good and it sounds good? Biz, good to see you. Brent Calloway, Nico, Susie Q, Janine, Mid Sunrise Dawn, good to see you. Georgia, Susie Q, Miss V, who, by the way, is not old. I don't want to tell you any BS about any of that old stuff. 5x5. The picture is clear, brilliant. We are running in the highest quality that we have ever run here on the boat. We never had a setup this good in Nevada. We started from scratch. So this is it's more than that. It's from the ground up. Carousel, we did it all. Starting with that and then moving on to internet speed, which is maxed out far higher than it had ever been. We didn't even realize that we had the capacity to get internet this in fact, they told me that it was overkill, but I said, you know what? Versus the other way around, let's go with overkill. So in theory, this should be a whole lot clearer, and we should. Yes, Balake, that's what I wanted to hear. Und potato, says Nico. I might put that one up there for last. And you know what? Things happen a whole lot quicker. I touch things and it's done. So it should make it a considerable amount easier to screw from sitting here once I get used to all of this stuff. It's going to take a little bit of getting used to, but I did want people to know, and I wanted content creators to know, because I got a couple of emails from people that said, dude, I'd love to have you on, but I'll be really honest with you, the picture quality's killing me. And you really don't get an idea if you're sitting in front of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never watched any of my own stuff. Even when I do, I watch it on double time, and all I'm looking for is the comments. I'm not trying to listen and watch myself for an hour. I promise, if there's any content creators out there, they'll let you know it's not fun sitting and watching your own content. I mean, unless you're really weird or something, I don't know. I've never met anybody that digs watching their own content. I mean, this kind of content. I guess if you create shorts or you make cool videos or whatever, now we just need Squirrel. She'll make an appearance. The STS, all the last videos really have been the sound is off ever so slightly. Do you mean the sequence of the in other words, it's not synced up correctly is what you're saying? Yeah, that's something that I may need to play with. In fact, I think I can do that while I'm talking to you. I think I can. Wow, that's so much fun to read that it is actually, I am in high def. So let's see something there. Let's see if we get any better with that. Do we get any better with that? Oh, the cheese ball comments. Yes, I did play with the gain knob on the mic itself. I've got that actually pretty well mic'd out. But if you notice a difference, let me know. We can see your pores, Tommy. Oh, Lord. You make me want to film from back here. Yeah, you could actually see the pores before I was in high def. Now you just know how old I look. This is the best I've been in quality. Huh? What do you think? It only took, 3 years. No, in all honesty, the picture quality was pretty good in Nevada. We had really good internet in Nevada, but we did not hear the. Not only was my internet speed really, really slow. But when the diagnostics were done, I almost said the Dianetics. When the diagnostics were done on it, we weren't even getting the really slow internet speed that we were promised. It was awful. It was way, way, way horrendously off. So now this is really, really. Hey, Trinity, good to see you, people. Trinity, put your link up, please, or any of the mods. If you could put Trinity's link up in the chat. Trinity does amazing work. She really does. She's another one of the content creators that, like Kelly Copter, who I'm just sort of really jealous of the fact that they just have so much skill. You know what I mean? Like all of the stuff that I'm so damn bad at, both of them are so good at. You know, and Trinity's great. I mean, Trinity can. It's the truth. She has just her ability to put stuff together and edit stuff. I mean, she's a genius, and she's a great host. I absolutely love Trinity, and I don't want this to come out the wrong way, but Trinity is my favorite person in the entire world whose voice just, I love falling asleep listening to Trinity's voice. She just has the most soothing voice in the entire world. If you've never listened to Trinity, just has one of those voices that, like if I'm stressed out, even if what she's talking about is heavy duty, it just calms me down. I go to sleep very often listening to Trinity. Definitely a channel worth checking out. I love it. So I'm happy, people. We're going to be back to doing what we normally do, hanging with Ray Ray. I got better internet. I got better everything. We're ground up. We're honestly the Yeti is here. The hookups from the Yeti to the are now going through a panel. Like we're doing everything now so that this is like actually how it should be done. So that yes. Exactly. Now I do have the ability to put out a product that won't offend the people whose channels I go on. I go on some great channels, and it's just since I moved. Moni, I agree with you 100%. Kelly Copter is a very talented girl, both in front of and just like Trinity, both in front of and on the other side of the camera. Just amazing, amazing stuff, and the stuff that again I'm so jealous of. I really am. I'm glad that they're on our side. But the talent that takes, like that, if you've never tried it, editing is just, man. Oh, Nico, I'm so glad you're here, man. And I get my chihuahuas to snore and sleep. Yeah, you know, I used to go over to watch a chihuahua sleep at night. I'm not kidding. There was a girl, lady. I'm sorry, I do that all the time. I know I offend people with that. I'm so sorry. It's a Northeast thing. There's a lady named Vanessa that used to film a three-legged chihuahua who has cancer. She's one of the greatest dogs in the world, and she would film him at night while he was sleeping. And I also used to chill out to that quite often. In fact, when I didn't have iPads, like two different iPads going and playing like gray noise on one and pink noise on the other or stuff like that, I do that a lot. But if not, I usually had the Chihuahua on, and I would be listening to Trinity. Honestly, that's usually my get down if I'm trying to. I'm awake a lot lately with the nightmare things. I haven't quite got that under control. I'm doing a little bit better. More defined, and the color is great. I am so glad to hear that. I really am. People are now going to stop saying, "What is that shirt behind you?" Because it kind of looks like you can actually see the Star Trek logo on the shirt. I should get a lot less questions about that. And you can probably make out that that's Alice in Wonderland on the door behind me. Yeah, should change up a little bit of the whole procedure. More importantly, it sucks if the quality of what you're doing gets in the way of the message. You know what I mean? Then you butchered it. You know, sitting in my chair, if the message gets lost in the technology, then that's tragic. So I'm not kidding you, man. After last night's live, I was just like, you know what? I'm not doing another one until I get this thing done. Yeah, Trinity, man, it's so bad. I just have this one incident that I just redream over and over and over again. Liz Ferris, good to see you, Liz. Glad that you're here. Liz was Liz was there for me. Needed a friend. I love the fact that there's a community of people here that you can lean on when you need them. And it's a diverse group of people. It's such a diverse group of people. It's amazing because I think depending on what ails me, I probably have a different person that I could call for 1,000 different kinds of problems. I'm the most blessed human being in the entire world. I really am. There's some tough stuff about sitting in this chair, but there is some really, really amazing stuff sitting here. Nate, thank you. That's such a cool thing to say, man. I'm so glad you're here. I really am. ZW is okay, last I heard. Yeah, Zen's okay. Unless, you know what? If ZW wasn't, I'd know about it. I am one of her 5. In fact, I think I'm probably 1 or 2 on her list. She's one of the few people that is in my 5. But and that was she. That's also the veiled threat for later. You know what I mean? That's that. She better be calling me. No, I will reach out to her after the show. Dawn Marie, thank you. Yeah, you know what? The nightmares go away, people. I don't. This happened in 2013. Was when the incident happened that started all of the nightmares. And they didn't start immediately. They started probably within about 6 months to a year after the incident. And I'll get them for a month or 2 and they'll go away, or I'll get them for 2 or 3 weeks and they'll go away. And then sometimes they could be gone for like 6 or 7 months. I think I had a really good run right about 3 years into my sobriety. I think I went almost a year without having one of those nightmares, and it was lovely. Sleep was the one thing that I didn't have to worry about, but it comes back, and it very often comes back when there's new things that I'm doing in my life, right? That ups part of the problem. When I'm stressed out, I'm more likely to have nightmares. If I'm meeting new people and I care about them, I'm more likely to have nightmares because those people very often become characters in the nightmares. You know what I mean? Like if I become attached to people, very often they're the individuals in the dreams. It's just it's a hump situation. But I'm talking to professionals and I got a peer support group that's great. Alan Valentine, and I've got a lot of people that are solid that I could reach out to. Liz was just great today, and today was the day I absolutely needed Liz. And it's just we get the better you get at saying I need. I'm telling you, it's needing a fix, and it beats needing a drink, and it beats needing any of that garbage. A shot, a smoke, a hit, whatever, a pill. I promise, man, there's a better way. There's a better freaking way. And Bill Kraft, dig the new boat, right? That's what I'm saying. It's not just a facelift. This thing is considerably faster than she used to be. Yeah, I think we all got a good dose of the other path, right? We all gave that a try, and I mean, I think most of us really gave it hell, right? We really tried that. I tried to cope with my feelings by getting high for decades. I thought that was the go-to. I really did. If it really hurt, you could just get a little bit higher. And if life wasn't where you wanted it to be, you could just get a little bit higher. And if you weren't as successful as you wanted to be, you could just get a little higher. And the problem is, it just requires more money. And if it wasn't the money, the other thing is that every time you're laying down a few hundred, you're laying down a little piece of your soul. And it starts in the middle. And it starts to work its way out, like the donut effect. I truthfully believe this, that you start to get a hole right in the middle of the soul. And the nice thing about that is that, every philosopher since the dawn of man has been talking about the hole in our soul, and it's the shape of whatever you want to call it, God, your higher power, whatever. But we're all born with a, and when people used to say this, like I got friends who were deep thinkers, and they would say things like, well, they say you're born with a God-shaped void. My response used to be, it's an opiate-shaped void. Like, I promise you, that's what it is, right? It's an opiate shaped void. And I realized that that's simply not the case. And you know what? Start living. Start living. Go outside, get some grass between your toes. Right? Watch a couple of sunrises and a couple of sunsets. Find somebody that you care about deeply and connect with them. Live a little. Because I'm telling you, all the stuff that they call partying literally pulls you away from anything that could be even loosely called fun. I did it. I mean, name a way to do it. I did it. And it doesn't connect people, right? It gives you this absolutely hollow BS. I don't know what you call it, but it's not connection. Squirrel will be showing her butt in high def. There's no question. I don't know whether or not she's going to make it on this feed. But as you know, Squirrel does spend more time in the captain's quarters than any other lady on planet Earth. Aaron is live. You know what? That's good enough, people. I was just testing this thing out anyway, and if he's live, I think I'd like to see it. That's good enough for me. All right, people. I'm going to be back here tonight at the normal time. I just wanted to see if this thing could make 20 knots. I'm pretty sure she could do 30. Let's try it tonight, all right? I'm Captain Tommy. You'll see the kitty on the next boat, I promise.